Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a new and exciting episode of this TEW 2016 series North of the Border Pro Wrestling. My name is Marsl. I'll be the player of this game for you. And tonight we have another episode of North of the Border Pro Wrestling Championship Wrestling, our weekly television show. And before we get to that, before we start to book the show, I realized two things. I have to change the gimmick of Wolf Hawkins, who I want to debut as a face for the company. As you remember, we loaned him from TCW and our US partners. And right now, although he has a better heel rating than a babyface rating, I want to debut him first as a face. And Cock Youth is not exactly a gimmick for a face, so we check for another gimmick. Basis, I guess Cocky is good with him, right? And he should be face of both. Show stealer. He could be a show stealer, but we have too many show stealers already on the show. Okay. Maybe it shouldn't be cocky, but realistic. Iceman's Jersey Shore, no gimmick needed. Um, hmm. We have too many no gimmicks, so we need to give him something else. We already have an Iceman. Straight edge isn't the right gimmick, I guess. Maybe something legitimate? No. Let's see, where is he good as well? Wholesome. He's also good in wholesome gimmicks, so let's check out those. Bases, wholesome. He should be both or able. Let's just start with face. There you go. And what do we have here? You know what? Let's just give him an old school face gimmick. Why not? Shouldn't be that of a problem. Wait one moment. Old school face gimmick. So it shall be. Select. Yes. And Ross Henry is fine with this gimmick, I guess. Yes, he is a dual sport superstar. What he is in real life. So anyway, let's just keep it that way. And another thing I want to do, I want to have more relationships with other companies. What about the Scottish wrestling, Scottish national promotions? Since I'm thinking about giving Ross Henry some of the international exposure, a working agreement with Scottish national promotions. I already tried my best, but maybe they have a change of hearts right now. And also with a Black Canvas Grappling working agreement, yes, and Burning Hammer of the Wrestling Gods. So, anyways, that's everything for now. I think we just can go on and advance a day. Okay, we are back. We are ready to start the show in Alberta, Canada. Well, why not? And we got a locker room incident again. Oh, we got 3 locker room incidents. Kinoye Mushashibo. Is this the right way to pronounce it? Okay. Kinuye Mushashibo lifted the atmosphere backstage by bringing her cute pet puppy into the locker room. Okay, this is cute. Why not? Okay, incident involving Johnny Bloodstone and Jared Johnson. Main eventer and Johnny Bloodstone has been passing on tips on using psychology to his protege, and I guess the same we got here. Yeah, on selling. This is nice. Everyone helps the other one out. This is good. This is super. So we go to the booking screen, and I see you later after I book the show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and I hope you will enjoy the show that I've booked for you. And as you can see, it takes 125 minutes of our 125 available minutes, and also we got a big pre-show coming up. So yeah, let's check it out. Run the show. Let's hit that button. Yes. So, the first match of the pre-show is Dwayne Stone, for who I had nothing else to do this show. Teaming up with Ross Henry, you know, our new addition, our new pet project, the football star, against Michio Gensai and Greg Gorge. Michio Gensai is a Japanese worker who is currently a young lion who is on his way through Canada, and Greg Gorge, another fellow enhancement talent or opener, I don't know. Anyways, Dwayne Stone is looking very stale. Okay, this is not good. Ross Henry has debuted his dual star superstar gimmick, dual sport superstar gimmick, and it has an initial rating of awful. This is pretty awful because that's simply who he is. Okay, I think we'll have him a long time on the pre-show only. And Michio Gensai was really off his game, and Craig Gorge is getting better at his gimmick. Okay, maybe there's still hope for Ross Henry. Here Dwayne Stone has the best in-ring performance with B+. Work improvements, Dwayne Stone is improving in rumble skills. So no skill improvement for Ross Henry. That's a shame. The match is won by Dwayne Stone and Ross Henry, when Dwayne Stone defeated Michio Gensai by pinfall with a From Canada with Love. Whatever this is. Anyways, next match is a 3-on-3 match with the Harlem Fights and Derek Frost on the one side and Jacob Jett and the Mayhem Club on the other side. So, anyway, Derek Frost won the match with the snowplow, and he beat Stevie Grayson for it. Working improvements, Zeus Maximilian is improving in performance skills, and the best in-ring performance was by Zeus Maximilian. This is this guy. No, wait. This guy. This. Yeah. And wrote in the agent notes, okay, everything's fine, C+ rating, we are still on the pre-show, and we didn't sold out the location, I guess, as I can see. 8,804 people. Anyways, Marcel Fleur against Mighty Savannah. Mighty Savannah won. No surprise here. It was a pretty short match by 6 minutes and 33 seconds. Next segment, still on the pre-show, we have Brian Holmes defeating Thomas Morgan, who is a local wrestler I just hired for the sake of this push match. Brian Holmes in-ring performance by B-, and also improving in performance skills, while Thomas Morgan is improving in technical skills. Maybe Thomas Morgan in a few years is someone we can hire. I can't shortlist him right now, sadly. And the next is a 5-way match. Buddy Garner with the best in-ring performance by B- is also the person who won. He won by submission against Raphael, this blonde dude, who is also someone I just hired, a local wrestler. And Buddy Garner fought against Hugh Angry, Mark Griffin, Raphael, and of course you they ask. And in terms of in-ring work, Buddy Garner was head and shoulders above everyone else. And yeah, but Raphael is improving his skills. And okay, so anyway, let's move on. Let's start the show. And to start the show, we have Sean McFly and the Thrill Seeker Poisons. So Thrill Seeker and Joey Poison. Teaming up against Johnny Bloodstone and Mountie and Lord James. In a match that got a B rating. That is good. Sean McFly won the match after a bit more of 18 minutes. And Sean McFly also had the best performance, head on head with Johnny Bloodstone, of course. My two best workers, in my opinion. Thrill Seeker is improving in performance skills, Sean McFly is improving in performance skills, and so does Lord James King. This is a good start to the show, is it? There's nothing like that written here down. Okay, sadly. Anyways, let's move on with a match that only has a D+ rating. It's a squash match, basically. Marat Kolkov beats Sonny Wildside in 5 minutes 13 with a submission with a Russian giant bear hug. Okay. No worker improvements. But after the match, we see Marat Kolkov and Eric Strong beating the shit out of each other. And this is just to build up a possible match for the upcoming pay-per-view, because this television show right now is the build-up to the upcoming pay-per-view this Sunday. Classic Clash, I guess is the name. I will find out later. And yeah, nothing special to say here. And we have the Robinson and Bennett versus the Ring Generals in a match that got a C+ rating. Dean Waldorf is improving in performance skills, which is good. And we have the Can American Blondes that attack Shooter Sean Dealey in the ring, leave him down and out. A classic build-up. This continues the feud, the storyline, a shot in the dark, and well, no improvements. But just after being beaten up by the Can-Am Blondes, Shooter Sean Dealey grabs the microphone and declares, "Okay, this has to finally stop. What about we settle it this Sunday on pay-per-view? You guys against me and a partner of my choosing. And I have just the right one in mind." Let me know in the comments who you think will be the one who's teaming up with Shooter Sean Dealey. I want to know if it's obvious or if there's still some space in our roster. And yo, let me know. And next we have a women's match for the women's match sake. Listen up, normally I'm a big fan of women's wrestling and I think they should have the same place as the men do, but I have no idea what to do with the women's division right now here in North of the Border Pro Wrestling. So just for the sake of it, that they have a match, it's a 4-on-4. The faces versus the heels, everyone who was available. The best performance, Brooke Tyler won the match. Here our championess heel, and she won it for her team against Sally and Christiansen. And yay. Lauren Issa and Kate Sugiyama are improving in performance skills. Anyways, let's just move on. At least one of the workers in the segment has either turn or gimmick change waiting to happen. Are you sure you wish to continue without addressing this? No, I'd like to address this. Okay, she becomes a ninja now. Yes, that some episodes ago I changed her gimmick to ninja. You know what? Let's do it. Complete gimmick change. Yes. And she's now a ninja. Whoa. Next segment, we have Cameron Wessey defeating Carl Sanders and worker improvements. Carl Sanders is improving and Cameron Wessey is improving as well. Of course, Cameron Wessey defends his title against everyone all the time, so nothing special here. And we got an angle between Dwayne Stone and Steve DeColt. Steve DeColt sits in his locker room preparing for his match when Dwayne Stone enters the room. Hey, don't worry, I'm not looking for a fight. I just wanted to wish you the best of luck tonight, says Dwayne Stone. Really? Is that so? DeColt asks, skeptical. Yeah, really, you know, I don't gain anything from you losing against Westybrook tonight. Don't worry, I promised the world and that I'd take care of Westybrook and after that gain the title. And a DeColt always pays his debts. Dwayne Stone is about to leave the room when Steve DeColt adds, but I can respect you for having the balls to talk to me, Stone. He reaches out the hand and both shake hands. Yeah, what's interesting besides the B+ rating here is that Steve DeColt not only came across well, but he hinted a future face turn in it. Really? The handshake seems to point in that direction. Well, maybe. Let's take a look. Let's move on. Let's move on with Tim Westybrook is getting better at his gimmick because we are now in the main event of the evening. It's Tim Westybrook versus Steve DeColt. It's the last of the Triangle Challenge. In a bout that had a fantastic heat and great wrestling, Steve DeColt defeated Tim Westybrook in 28 minutes by pinfall with the DeColt Stampede. And this match got the crowd buzzing. This is good. Tim Westybrook had an in-ring performance of B, and Steve DeColt had an in-ring performance of B+. This is awesome. And no worker improvements whatsoever. Okay, that's a pity. But anyway, we'll move on with the show because it's now official. The main event for this pay-per-view coming up this Sunday is, of course, three-way match. Tim Westybrook defends his title against Dwayne Stone and Steve DeColt, who just beat him. So let me know in the comments what you think will happen at that pay-per-view. And yeah, anyways, let's end the show. Okay, so Dean Waldorf was used too much, so was Morph Stadler. Okay, but I used them in the main show with the C+ rating. This is okay. B- is the rating for our show. I wish to finally have a growth in popularity or something like that. Anyways, continue, let's move on. Okay, and we are back, and this was this day's show. We just have to check out the emails awaiting and something like that. What do we have here? Okay, this Scottish wrestling promotion rejects my proposal. So does Black Kangaroo's Grappling and Burning Hammer of the Wrestling Gods. They all reject my offer. So everyone is bidding for Brian Wessy, and so will I again. I think hiring is an excellent idea. I think as well. Let's just give him 27,000. And let's give him the luxury of events and 8 TV shows where he has to be. Make new offer. I'd accept this term, but I have better offers from other companies. Unless you're willing to improve your offer, they would be my preferred option. No, because I want him to sign with me, so let's give him a bit of a signing bonus. Maybe this for 3 years is cool. And how about travel is covered? Yes. And what does that bonus mean? The bonus amount is a percentage of the worker's wage. Per show means that the bonus will be paid for every event or TV show appearance, whereas per event and per TV show limit the bonus to only those specific types. I don't get it. Ah, okay. Let's give him 10% bonus for every pay-per-view he has to make. Maybe this will sweeten the deal. He still has better offers. View rival offers. What do they? 31,000. Okay, view next. 33,900. 31,000. Okay, I have to move up a bit. Let's make 32,000 and the bonus and the light schedule, you know? Let's try it. Make offer. I think the amount you're offering him in wages is too much. 29,700 is the highest he is about to go. Okay. Can I do something else? Give him a nice bonus here. And let's try it. Make new offer. Oh, come on. You bastard stones. You know what? A nice feature would be to be able to really fill in the number instead of sliding the bar, you know? Make new offer. Yeah, sure. But it's the best we can do. Close. He won't sign with us, I guess. Anyways, select all, delete, and yeah, that's everything for today. This was North of the Border Pro Wrestling and Championship Wrestling, the TV show. And you've been watching TEW 2016 North of the Border Pro Wrestling with me, your host, your player, Marsl Arts. And if you enjoyed this episode, please let me know in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel. You know sharing is caring, and smash the like button as hard as you can. As always, it was a pleasure. See you the next time. Bye.